Good morning and happy Wednesday. This is CC Rex at STM LLC here on YouTube. Today, we're going to delve into a little bit massage as it pertains to arthritis. I don't know how many of you have arthritis or know someone with arthritis, but if you do and you find this information helpful, I ask that you subscribe. Or if you know someone that has arthritis, I ask that you share this video with them. So let's go ahead and get into it, okay? Overall, arthritis is a condition with swelling and tenderness at one or more of the joints. It can be very, very painful, and it comes on. It doesn't really give you a warning. It doesn't give you a phone call and say, hey, I'm coming. It just kind of pops up. Typically, arthritis gets a little bit worse with age, but it's not that younger people are not going to be affected by arthritis. So don't think you get out of this one, free and clear. It can happen at any age. It just typically happens in people who are a little bit older. So there are a couple different forms of arthritis, right? But today, for the intents and purposes, we're going to focus on two. So we have osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. I just said that correctly, and it's something I haven't been doing for like a week. So I'm glad I just said that correctly. Osteoarthritis, osteo meaning bone. Itis, anything that you see with an I-T-I-S at the end means inflammation. So it is the inflammation of the bone. With osteoarthritis, it's due to the fact that the brake pad of our joint has been worn down. So that, like, if you see it in like a skeletal figure, it looks like a really clear piece of material that sits in between the joints. And that is what gives us a little bit of cushion, a lot of bit of cushion actually, to move about freely and without pain. As we get older or as we're injured or different things happen, that starts to wear down and it starts to get the bone closer to the other bone. And those grinding while we're trying to move creates a very painful sensation and can lead to arthritis. The other form, rheumatoid arthritis, is a little bit different. So with rheumatoid arthritis, you have the immune system that's meant to protect the body, but the immune system looks at the bone and the coverings around the bone as if they're like foreign bodies or enemies, and it starts to attack them. And it can happen in a bunch of different forms. So when that happens, you usually have something that, like, more than just like normal wear and tear that causes that condition. And again, very painful on top of having another condition that accompanies it. So far as causes of arthritis, there's a couple. So one of them being wear and tear. Like we said, you use your body, it's gonna happen. Wear and tear. You have age. They say most people over 50 experience arthritis, but like I said again, younger people are developing it. And it could be from one of these other causes, like if you've had an injury, you've been in like auto accidents, or you rode your bike too hard and you're like, just kind of constantly battering your body and beating up your bones and your muscles in that regard. Obesity. And I looked at obesity and I went, really? But it's just like, if you have a little bit more weight to you, then your muscles are doing a little bit more with tension at your joints. So you have what are called tendons, and tendons connect your muscles to your bones. And if those are a little bit more stressed and adding a little bit more pressure to the joint, again, it's one of those causes of arthritis. You have family history, like you can just be genetically predisposed to being one of those people who gets arthritis. And then there are a couple other things, right? Like too much uric acid in your blood. So uric acid is one of those things where you're done eating your food. It's a metabolic waste product. And if you have, because of like what you're eating or what time of day you're eating, or like you're not getting the right exercise to like kind of clear that out of your system, or drinking enough water, it builds up in your system and again can be a cause of arthritis. So how can you, with arthritis, how can massage help, right? So massage can improve the blood flow and loosen up the muscles around the joint. If you don't have as much pressure on the joint, you're not putting pressure on that joint, you're not stressing it out, you're not taxing it, it fares for you a little bit better so far as arthritis is concerned. With massage, also, it reduces the pain. So I don't remember if you saw like maybe the first or second video where we talked about how with massage, it releases natural, like the body's natural painkillers. So in getting a massage, especially if you're hurting, it can offer that relief in that capacity. It can also increase your range of motion, and your range of motion is how much you can move in a very natural pattern before you decide that your body needs to stop. So with the natural range of motion, like a thumb should be able to go all the way around. If you are someone who gets like maybe stuck and you can only go here instead of all the way back here, that's a issue with your range of motion. And doing massage, making sure that you don't have anything that is like making that get stuck, making sure that it is free to move as well as it needs to be, so your range of motion is increased with massaging as take two. And then especially as it pertains to arthritis. So with massage, here go a couple tips if you're going to go this route and maybe try to find a practitioner. Find a practitioner that will not work with you when you are inflamed. When you are inflamed, that is the body's cautionary sign to be like, wait, not in this area, not right now. Let me go through, let me figure out what's going on at this area. I'm going to keep this inflamed. It's like a big cautionary thing, and you don't want to disrupt that. You want to wait till you're not swollen to have a massage, particularly over those areas that are giving you those symptoms. With rheumatoid arthritis, massage can improve circulation and reduce the swelling. So even though it says it can reduce the swelling, if you have an area, let's say you're on your hand and your swelling area is here, you don't want to work here and try to push things through that area of swelling. It's going to cause more swelling. It's going to be a little bit harder for you to work around. What you do want to do is work everything above that area and kind of smooth it out and make sure that there's somewhere for that swelling to go when and if it is able to. So working above the area that is swollen will get you a better result than trying to push things into the traffic jam that is that swelling. Another thing, aromatherapy, a lot of people think, well, it's just going to smell good, I just need to relax. Our bodies are equipped with receptors to take in those scents, and in those scents they have natural healing properties. So if your body is able to attach, well, if you're able to attach those scents, particularly say something like lavender, it has a lot of healing properties other than like restorative properties of like sleep. I know I like had trouble sleeping and I had some lavender and I relaxed and I slept for like 12 hours, but that's just me. It also has some pain properties, some pain relieving properties that like you should look into if you are someone who wants to take this route. For the next week or so, I know I'm still going to be working on those ebooks. I'm a person who wants to see things in a certain way, and if they're not in that certain way, I don't really want to like release them, but maybe I'll release like this version and then version 2.0 a little bit later on. But Gentle Touch at-home massage solutions for arthritis sufferers is the next ebook that is going to be come out with as it pertains to this particular topic. So you'll be doing things like understanding arthritis a little bit more, the benefits of massage for arthritis, real life solutions, real life success stories as it pertains to this topic as well. So if you are suffering with arthritis, again, you know someone who is suffering with arthritis and they need some information, they need a place to go. If you have any questions, you're more than free to show them this video. If they have questions beyond that, you are more than free to type it in to the comment section, and I absolutely will get back to those. And let's all learn together, because if it can help one person, it can probably help multiple other people. And some people are probably just not asking a question. So if the question is asked, the answer is gotten, everybody's helped. Again, guys, this is CC Rex. Thank you for taking the time to listen, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Thanks.